have a big week in store for you coming up. It is a week-long celebration of fashion. It is an annual event happening at Kent State University, and we have the Associate Professor Chrissy joining us this morning. Thank you so much for being here today.
Pleasure, pleasure.
Now, how exciting is this week? I mean, this is the Super Bowl of fashion at Kent State, right?
Yes, it is. We have a whole week of events. We have different shows, smaller shows that culminate in our, senior fashion show. It highlights our seniors. We also have during the week, we are inducting to our Fashion School Hall of Fame, Fern Malice, who is the godmother of New York Fashion Week, and she's doing a free lecture for the community at 11 a.m. on Friday. So there's all kinds of events, so check it out online. Some of them require tickets, some don't, so yeah.
Well, I love the idea of all of this, and I know that there are over 170 looks. They're going to be featured?
There's so many. This is the work of our seniors. So all of our seniors are able to submit their best work. It actually gets juried. So there are far more designs than that that were reviewed by industry critics. And these were the ones that were selected to be the best of the best to be included in the fashion show.
So not everyone even gets to be included in the fashion show. So of those looks, we have a few here today, and we're going to highlight them for you. So first up, we have Talia, who's joining us this morning, and you have a beautiful model dressed in wonderful outfit. Well, how would you describe your whole line first before we get into this look?
Yeah, so my collection is a women's wear contemporary collection. It is inspired by men's traditional workwear, so it kind of has that utility feel to it, but it is a women's wear collection. So there's like some key points I could point out.
Please do, sure.
Yeah, like this fabric here is all upcycled feed bags. So I cut the patterns from that, which is seen like in a lot of the looks, mostly in like pockets and stuff like that, but this one was a full garment out of that, besides like just some accents. And so I did a lot focusing on tool belts and like carpenter pockets, things like that. So that's where these pockets came into play. And then there is like actual like literal hardware elements on the clothes where you can see on her skirt there's some washers as well, and like the netting is more
Those are actual washers?
They are.
That's so neat.
All secondhand also on the washers, and the netting and like the lighter weight fabrics is to simplify the more like feminine side to the things rather than the like hard wovens.
Well, I always love to give the model some credit too, and you look fabulous in this. How does it make you feel wearing something like this?
Absolutely amazing. Talia is a genius designer, and I'm so honored to be able to model for her.
Have you turned? Can we see the back too? Oh, look how beautiful. So it's a little more simplistic on the back with that is so neat. Again, these students thinking outside of the box in everything they do, and I know a lot of thought process goes into this. As we'll tell you, we'll let you step out and bring Noah in. There's a lot of research that goes on too, right?
Yes, they actually started this whole process a year ago. So this is the culmination of everything.
This is amazing. Okay, Noah.
Yes.
You are men's, how do we call it? Is it men's fashion?
I'd say like a men's luxury ready-to-wear would be the best way to describe it. So my inspiration was taking vintage clothing like from the 1930s to the 60s and kind of interpreting that into like a more approachable modern context. So for example, this jacket here is kind of a reinterpretation of like a full-length trench coat, but I've turned it into like a more cropped, kind of fitted look. Obviously, if you lift up your arm here, we have like a really low kind of raglan sleeve, and then like side adjusters here, so it kind of creates that blouse effect.
I mean, this looks like something I would find right now in some high-end store.
That's the goal.
I mean, your work. I want that. I mean, could this be for the ladies too? Could I steal this?
Anyone can wear it.
Okay, and you did the pants as well then too.
Yeah, I did the pants as well. So they
what
just
a
have
neat
like
approach to the trousers.
Yeah, they're kind of like inspired by like a workwear pant, but I've turned it into like a wool, almost like a dress pant. But they still kind of retain the same elements of like a workwear pant from the 1930s.
And the shirt as well?
Yeah, the shirt is just like kind of an interpretation of like a spear point collar, like a dress shirt, but I've turned it into this big flowy knit shirt with a keyhole opening in the front.
And how are you feeling? Like $1 million right now?
Amazing in this thing. I love Noah. Noah was amazing, and this look is like.
It is everything. I love that jacket. I want that jacket. Thank you both. Okay, we're gonna bring in our last designer that we have. Again, though, 48 designers will be featured.
Yes, 48
and right
designers.
now we have Elena joining us, and you were all about upcycled products,
Yes.
right?
So my collection is called Overkill. It's all about upcycling. So everything that's in this piece and all of my pieces are entirely secondhand garments. So everything is really just about taking things that would otherwise end up in a landfill and making them into something new, something with more life and a little bit of fun.
I love it. It's more of like a sweatshirt material, right?
Yes. So this
beautiful.
is all secondhand jersey and like sweatshirts, so t-shirts. And then
And that every part of this was basically patched together, right? This is
much,
Can you let you turn around too to see the back of that?
Absolutely. Yeah, so it's all patchwork together from different garments, and just really focusing on designing things that will
Do you
last.
just feel so cool and chic?
Yeah, this is so original. I love it. And this sweatshirt is so comfortable. It's so soft.
It absolutely looks. Now, how many pieces do you have in your whole collection that are going to be featured?
I have 4 looks that are going to be featured,
Okay.
but 7 that I designed total. So
7. So they all will. We're going to get a final look again at all of these amazing students, designers, models, the teachers who make this all happen. Again, it starts on the 27th.
Yes, and it goes through the 2nd. So shows all week. Please visit our website, Kent School of Fashion, and you can find out all the details.
I have been there. I've experienced this firsthand, and let me tell you, you feel like you are at New York City Fashion Week or maybe Paris Fashion Week. I mean, it really so talented, and the fact that we know that these students are going to be going on to do just amazing things after this too. We need to discuss about this jacket, okay? I'm just saying. Thank you. You're all so amazing. Thank you very much for coming in today. Thank you, and good luck this coming week. It's going to be awesome.